Welcome back to Sunday Agenda. I'm Lydia Curanaj. We've got a lot to cover, starting with this.
This was a conspiracy, a treasonous conspiracy to undermine the legitimacy of President Trump in that 2016 election and the legitimacy of his presidency, and enacted what was essentially a years-long coup.
That's DNI Chief Tulsi Gabbard calling out the Russia hoax for what it is, a hoax. She unveiled a bombshell intelligence report revealing, as you just heard her say, a, quote, treasonous coup against President Trump that she says was led by none other than former President Barack Obama. Joining us now to dig deeper on this is the Director of Research for the Government Accountability Institute and author of Control Oligarchs, Exposing the Billionaire Class as Secret Deals and the Plot to Dominate Your Life. Seamus Bruner also with us, former Trump deputy campaign manager and author of Wicked Game, Rick Gates. Rick, let's start off with you. If anybody knows about the Mueller report and this conspiracy and all of this, you went to jail for 45 days, had 3 years of probation over this hoax that crippled the president's his first term, undermined us on the world stage. How are you feeling right now?
Yeah, mixed feelings, Lydia. It's really hard to see that, it's 2025 and we had all this intelligence, we had all this information. We knew that Hillary Clinton was behind it, the Obama administration, people in his circle that propagated this entire falsehood. And now that we're seeing the proof come out, I mean, we know they did it. We know why they did it. What we're seeing now is how they did it. So the more information that comes out, John Ratcliffe just mentioned this morning that he's going to release more intelligence. He's declassifying that. There's an annex, a classified annex from the John Durham report, which has several of these individuals testifying under oath, and those testimonies are inconsistent with the actual fact pattern. So what I hope the DOJ and Pam Bondi will be doing is building a case to pursue these people. If they're criminal charges, great, go after them. We need the transparency because that gets us to the accountability. That's the next step.
And Seamus, we also found out, according to the report, this is again according to the report, that Russia allegedly had legitimate intel on Hillary Clinton, that she had to be put on tranquilizers, that she was basically mentally unstable, that during the campaign she was crippled at the idea of losing power. I mean, what do you make of the revelations about Hillary Clinton, which basically made it sound like she was unfit to even be president?
Yeah, and it wasn't just the health concerns. She was unfit to be president because she was running a pay-to-play operation through the Clinton Foundation. While she was Secretary of State, they were taking tens of millions of dollars from foreign governments and foreign businesses, including speeches paid for by adversaries like Russia. And so as that information came out in the campaign 2016, there was a big Russia liability, which is really why they tried to pin it all on Trump and say that Trump was compromised by Russia. So she was unfit to be president, and that's why they had to run this years-long coup.
You know, Rick, would you like an apology? Do you think you could ever get an apology at this point? I mean, it would mean absolutely nothing, but after what they did to you, I mean, they tried to destroy you, literally. They tried to take away your freedom.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, an apology would be a great start. You're right. I don't think any of us that were involved are ever going to see it. I think what's been interesting is to watch President Trump go through this, what he had to go through, as a result of these false accusations and looking at a weaponized, system of governance of people inside that were corrupt at the core, that wanted to do everything to preserve power. So, while we're not going to get an apology, what I would like to see is a thorough investigation. And anybody that was involved, this is not a partisan issue, but anybody that was involved being brought to justice, being held accountable.
Seamus, I think what the exposing of this Russia hoax for what it is, what it really shows us, is that the deep state is alive, but thankfully not going to be doing well for much longer. Tulsi Gabbard says whistleblowers are also coming forward. Do you think more information will come out that it'll eventually become undeniable, even for the fake news?
Well, I think the fake news is going to continue to run cover because they were complicit in it. So they, if they were to ever tell the truth about what happened with the Russia hoax, they would have to admit to their part in it. I mean, the New York Times, Washington Post, they got Pulitzers for fake stories that were fed to them by the deep state. So I don't know that they'll tell the truth about it, but Rick is absolutely right. What needs to happen is a thorough investigation. I mean, there's been many, and then accountability, because if there's no accountability for this, if Obama's inner circle skates on this, then we can kiss free and fair elections goodbye. There's no reason why a president down the line wouldn't weaponize the intelligence agencies against their opponent. So there really needs to be some justice on this.
There certainly does. All right, Seamus and Rick, thank you both so much for joining us.